Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Nurhidayah. I'm from class S1 TG07F and with name 19101178. I want to present here about negotiation. Negotiation and understanding. Negotiation is always done in various sides of life. This includes business negotiation. The definition of negotiation is from a social interaction between two or more people, or between one group and another, with different needs or goals to reach an agreement or solution. Negotiation can also mean the process of resolving disputes by way of negotiating between people who are at odds with each other. Business negotiation is the process of bargaining or certain business object in order to make an agreement between the parties involved in the form of a contract or business agreement. Negotiation cannot be separated from business because it greatly affects his success, especially on his strength to build good professional relationships. Characteristic of a good negotiator. Negotiation is a process and sometimes will give birth to a war of nerves, which sometimes end in the defeat of all parties. Because of that, politeness in words, attention give to other parties, and good attitude shown will sometimes resolve the atmosphere so that negotiations are easier to carry out. Negotiation is a matter that is essential and foremost in business to carry out a development plan with business partner. Business negotiation is different from other types of negotiation. In a business negotiation, each party involved tries to find a win-win solution. In a win-win solution, both parties are looking for a solution that can satisfy both parties. Negotiation technique. The means or tactics serve several purposes. Tactic will help to see the real issue being debated at the negotiating table. Tactic can also describe impasse. Also, it can help to show and protect yourself from the negotiator list. Below are 9 negotiating strategies that can be used as well as avoided. Number 1. The wins. The tactic is known as the same shock or flinch, which is a negative reaction to someone's offer. In other words, acting surprised when the negotiation is carried out by the negotiator goes against the wish of other party. Number 2. The silence. If you don't like what someone else says, or if you have just met another and you are waiting for an answer, silence can also be the option for you. Most of the people cannot endure long silence. They will become uncomfortable if there is a conversation to fill the void between and you the other party. Usually, the other party will respond with concession or make concession. Number 3. Red herring. The term is taken from a fairly old composition in England, fox hunting composition. In this composition, the opposing team will track and smell the fox track in another direction with fish. Thus, the opposing dog will be triggered or fooled and will lose track of it. This is the same as when negotiators bring fishy fish or other issue to the negotiating table to divert attention from the main issue being discussed. Number 4. Outrageous behavior. All forms of behavior are generally considered immoral and unacceptable to the environment. With me, I am forcing others to agree. As management is disgusted by demands that are demanded, unreasonable, and forced to sign contracts with others and throw them away in a vicious and dramatic manner as if they were covered by the media. The purpose of this tactic is to bully those who are present or involved in negotiation. Number 5. The written word. It is a requirement. This is written in an inviolable agreement. Agreement, leases or leasing or price on stone carving and now on paper or money are example of writing. Number 6. The trade-off. This tactic is used as a bargaining chip. The exchange only offers concession until all parties agree on the terms. In effect, the tactic was used as a compromise. Number 7. The ultimatum. The use of ultimatum sometimes or seldom is effective as an opening tactic in negotiation. However, there is something in a long negotiation when you feel the need to use the tactic. Number 8. Walking out. In someone's circumstance, walking out can be used as a strategy to put pressure on the other side. And last, number 9, the ability to say no. Tactics play a very important role in all kinds of negotiation strategies and how you convey the right way. The first, as well as the most basic way to learn this tactic in anything if it say no directly. It is translated by the other party as say yes. Negotiation and lobbying process. There are two forms of advocacy, namely formal and informal. The formal form in negotiation. When the formal form is called toward lobbying. The lobbying process is not related to time and place and can be carried out continuously over a long period of time, whereas negotiations are not related to time and place. Business negotiation strategy. Strategies are used to influence or influencer other people so that people pay attention and obey the will of a negotiator. Strategies are usually used by a salesperson to market goods and services. There are 8 strategies for marketing goods, namely: number 1, association. Make use well-known name of institution or product. With this strategy, a negotiator expects a positive effect from a well-known name. It is hoped that buyers or consumers will be very interested or enthusiastic about buying because the product is associated with a well-known institution, maybe even of high quality. Example: the shoes are the same as Adidas brand shoes. Number 2, this association. This authentic of fake names or product or service offered so that client will turn to other product. Example: a fake product is of poor quality while the product is good. Number 3, random sample. Offer in a way that show off the best product so that it is representative of the entire product being offered. This strategy will have a negative impact of the offered product is not like the sample on display. Conversely, this strategy will have a positive impact if the customer is satisfied because the whole product is the same. as the sample offer. Number 4. Salami. Offering product or service in a way that makes other parties more trusting and gaining increased authority. For example, we can offer a product or service whose benefit consumers will always enjoy in the long term, or free credit, unlimited credit, etc. If necessary, this benefit will increase in satisfying consumers. Number 5. Win-win. This strategy is chosen when the disputing parties want a solution to a problem that is taken to ultimately benefit both parties. This strategy is also known as integrative negotiation. Example: the management agrees to provide a packages of layoff on top of the government provisionally, and the workers agree to be able to immediately end the employment relationship peacefully. With a win-win strategy, both parties seek a reconcile their interests characteristic by open communication and empathy. Number 6. Win-loss. This strategy was chosen because the disputing parties wanted to get the maximum result from solving the problems that were taken. With this strategy, the disputing parties compete with each other to get the result they want. Win-loss is a process in which each party tends to seek maximum gain and desire with losses on the other side. Strategy number 7. Lose-lose. This strategy was chosen as a result of the failure to choose the right strategy in negotiating. As a result, the disputing parties ultimately did not get the expected result. Both parties lose or both suffer losses. Number 8. Lose-win. This strategy is chosen when one of the parties deliberately succumbs to the benefit of their loss. Meanwhile, the other party can freely obtain the result and desire as much as possible from the defeat of the other party. Example: the employer deliberately gave some concessions that were not too significant to the workers, and in the hope of building trust in the future. Negotiation goal. There are several objectives of a negotiation in business, namely: number 1, to get or reach in an agreement that contains the same perception, mutual understanding, and agreement. Number 2, to get or reach a condition for solving or a way out of the problems faced together. Number 3, to get us achieve mutually beneficial condition where each party feels win or win-win solution. Negotiation benefit. The benefit obtained from a negotiation process in a formal business sense include: number 1, the obtain or create a partnership between business entities or institutions or individuals to carry out an activity or joint venture based on mutual understanding. In a company, a negotiation process will provide benefit for the forging broader business relationship and also for developing markets, which are expected to provide increased sales. The business negotiation process will also result in better and more efficient pricing, which provides greater returns. In the long run, this will provide progress for a company. Negotiation conversation. Example 1. Pandu, sir, how much does Finchley cost? Seller, it is 250,000 son. Pandu, for each one of them. Seller, yes. Pandu, cannot you go down on the price, sir? Seller, these are rare, son. Look at them. The Beatles, ABBA, the Rolling Stones, Beatcast. You cannot find them anywhere else. I got the most complete collection of vinyl records in this market. Pandu, I know, sir. That's why I came here. Seller, well, how much do you have in mind? Pandu, I was thinking around 100. Seller, I'm sorry, son, but how about I keep the one you like and you can come back to me when you have the money? Next month, maybe? Pandu, seriously, sir? I'm dying for that one. I should play Lost in Love. Seller, well, come back next month, okay? Pandu, okay. Example 2. Negotiation conversation. Example 2. Bisma, this is a very, very nice house. Realtor, I think so, too, sir. Bisma, is the price fixed? Realtor, I'm afraid so, sir. 1 and 2 billions is the last offer. Bisma, that is way too much money that we have. Realtor, well, one this day, sir. It's actually not a very high price. It's quite a bargain for a house this big. This area is safe and near everywhere. By the time your kids go to college, the price will be 10 times what you offered now. Bisma, I'm still not too sure. Realtor, I believe your wife loved this place so much the last time we were here. Bisma, I know. Could you lower the price a bit though? Realtor, how much are you talking? Bisma, either 100 million. Realtor, 150 billions. As low as the owner will go, I believe. Bisma, well, then I better get back to my wife first. We will contact you later about the final decision. Realtor, I will wait for your call, sir. This is the presentation from me. If there are errors in pronunciation or others, I apologize profusely. And thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Goodbye.